Following police's claim that laser pointers are offensive weapons, Hong Kong protesters organized an unusual response. They gathered at TST's Science Museum and put together a light show of their own. Today, we put together an encouraging list of protests who use creativity to get their message across. The first thing we notice is that creative protests tend to be effective because they are very simple. One of the most famous protest movements of the 21st century was as simple as getting on a bus. In 1961, freedom riders in the US organized bus rides to protest unconstitutional segregation laws. The simple act of black and white people riding freely together was enough to provoke society's reaction. Although it included violence from opponents, ultimately it resulted in a desegregation order from the authorities. At other times, simple public actions can be used to express collective aspirations. In the late 1980s, citizens of the Soviet states along the Baltic Sea had a simple idea: holding hands. To express their desire for independence, they formed a chain of 2 million people across Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. This Baltic Way became one of history's most successful publicity campaigns, and 7 months later, Lithuania declared its independence, soon followed by the other two. But what to do when the cause you're defending doesn't concern a whole country? European farmers have offered a creative answer. In 2012, protesting low prices in their industry, dairy farmers poured 15,000 liters of milk onto the European Parliament in Brussels. And when the police tried to stop them, they got soaked too. Some protesters have avoided police reaction by respecting the text of the law, but not its spirit. For example, after French authorities banned climate rallies in Paris in November 2015, rather than defying their government, protesters simply left pairs of empty shoes on the original location of the protest. They had not gathered physically, but the symbol of the empty shoes was a powerful message reported about all around the world. The use of symbols is one of the most recurrent traits of creativity in protest. In our last example, in the year 2000s, Peruvians found a simple way to protest abuse of power and dirty politics. They gathered in Lima's central square to wash the national flag. The flag-scrubbing action went on for months, prolonging and helping sustain a campaign that eventually got rid of the targeted president.